Hey everyone, this is another Amico vid, a Tommy Tallarico vid. There's two things going on that I have to comment on. One, I am extremely proud of Tommy for the statement he released. It is on Reddit. I don't think he should make a video on it, honestly. I think this is the right format because people are going to react. People that are still not happy with Tommy are going to react a certain way. So I think it's just better to have a statement. Should it be an official Intellivision statement? I don't necessarily think so either because it's more of a Tommy thing. But I think we should take this and all move on. I really do. Or are people going to just accept it and move on? I don't think so. But I think it's the best he could do right now. And tomorrow, Rhea is working on another special project where we should have a stream. So join us tomorrow to talk about all this. So there's actually two things we could talk about. The first thing is I want to show this the Boomers video just came out on Intellivision's YouTube page, and he tweeted it out. I also tweeted it. So I think I want to watch that first. I watched it already. So I think good things are ahead for Intellivision, and it's about time. I do think we need new stuff though. We do need new content, and new things to look forward to, a new confirmation of dates. And I know that's hard to do, but we need to know things actually moving. So let's get to the reaction here. Put up the volume a little bit. It's a quick video. Won't take long. Change this to this. All right. And here we go. Turn down.
Fantastic.
I love it.
Obsessed. I want to get one today, and he's told me he can't give me one yet.
Yes, I do want one today too. I want to play this again.
It was easy to just pick up and play.
It was awesome. I couldn't believe how good the controller was.
This is so simple.
Now, I think people are being genuine about the controller. The controller is really great. I really feel that. I love the controller. I can't wait to get my hands on it again. I'll be fair, the price is expensive for a controller on its own, but when you're bundled it with the console and 6 games, I do not think $250 is that bad. Not when you get 2 controllers and 6 games. 6 games, $10 a piece. That's $60. That's like getting that's a lot of their product there right with the console. You don't get that very often. So I have no problems with the price at all. I believe these people are being genuine. I do. I think once you just play it, it's gonna be one of those things that you sell when you play it. This is now, he wasn't lying when he said this is like the Wii. People thought it was stupid too. They got so much backlash, and then when people tried it, they loved it. There you go. That's all it is.
Simple. It was gonna go. This was made for me, and then I love that you can do it on your phone as well.
That was great. I've been waiting to see it for a long time, and I'm glad I finally got a chance.
Yeah, me too. It's really a lot better than I expected.
I love it. The controller is fantastic. The motions are great, very smooth. The gameplay is fun. I like the graphics.
I didn't get to play Rigid Force Redux. I really want to play that too. I know I could get it on my PS5 or Series X or Switch, but I just want to wait until I can play it on the Amico.
I love it. The Amico system's great. I love the fact that it's a very family-friendly game. The kids are loving it. It's great. It's easy to pick up because the games are easy to learn.
Amico's really cool. I think it's interesting that, Intellivision has come back in 2021, and it's just really cool to see the brand is out there again.
Intellivision's coming back. You guys got to play Shark, baseball, all the classics, Astro Smash.
Pretty intuitive right away. It's light, responsive. We've been following the progress of this. Being able to come out here today to try it hands-on was something we were really looking forward to. And
now, this is all great. I think this is a great video. I really do. I do think if they do this one more time with another, I got to be critical too. Look, I'm looking forward to it, but I have to be critical too. If they do another public reaction without any new game, it's going to get stale. It is. Okay, so I'm glad to see a different group of people. There's more adults in here because it's boomers. So I'm very happy to see that. But I think if they do another one and there's still no new games or no anything, like they should do like an Easter egg in some of these videos and put something towards the end hinting at something. Give us something. I really think they need to do that. So that's my criticism for the video. It's a very well-produced video. I think that people are being genuine. I think we need more, though. We need to see more than Astra Smash, Shark again. Maybe they should have did. I mean, at the Crayola event, in their official video, they didn't really show flying tigers, but they showed. But influencers like Memes of Destruction showed flying tigers, or people that were at the Retro Bros house. So I would have liked the people get reactions like that from an official television video. Or, you know what? Or Finnegan. Why not Finnegan?
We're really happy with what we're seeing.
Anyone can come to this and just sit down and start playing. And frankly, that's the way video games should be. It is going to fly off the shelf.
Why does that guy look so familiar?
Everyone can play it. Like across the board, it's an easy, fun thing to do that creates a lot of challenges and fun things to do.
Seeing my wife play with the kids, I mean, that in itself is something that I would never have seen before. My mom never played video games with me when I was growing up. So having a console that's safe, friendly for kids, for moms, but even for dads like as myself, like I would love to be able to play this with them.
Amico.
Okay. All right, so that's a great video. I got to be fair. I need to see more in the future, though. I need to see more. Something new. Or the games they at least let us play. Like, let's see the public's reaction to Biplanes, Finnegan, or something new that they haven't. I think Flying Tigers, too. I would love to see people react to Flying Tigers. Well, we did from Crayola, but not the official video. And we need something new. We do. All right, now here's the important part. I applaud. Seriously, let's get this BS over with. Tommy has addressed it. No one can say that he hasn't addressed it because it's all here. And the statement, he says he addressed it, but I want to share the statement with you. This is on Reddit. And I'm going to read it to you. So let's examine this together. Excellent statement. Hi, folks. A friend sent me this link, and although I prefer not to get involved with these type of things, I've learned the hard way. He's having fun with it as much as he can. Yes, he has learned the hard way. I think we all have. There are some things I feel I need to clarify and talk about at this point. Good. Thank you, Tommy. Yes. I will only make one post here as I prefer not to get into it with anyone, and also know from experience that my thoughts, feelings, and facts will trigger a certain group to attack and harass me and continue their misinformation campaign by using my words out of context. True that. Yes, true that. So this is it. Let it go. Let it go. Come on. They will demand answers to their made-up crap, and then if I answer, they will call me a liar, say I can't take criticism, and tell me I should be working instead of talking to them. This is very accurate. They'll say, why don't you answer me? And then when you do, they're like, why aren't you working on the console? Of course, if I stay silent, which I've been trying to do for months, I do believe he is, as much as he can, he's been attempting to be silent. They say we're hiding. So definitely a no-win situation no matter what. But for the record, better to hear it from my mouth than a group of liars with an agenda. Hey, he could say it however he wants. It's a statement. I applaud this message, but if he wants to throw that in there, more power to you, Tommy. I may as well make a few comments on this subject matter. This will end up being a wall of text. Yes. So I apologize in advance. You can stop now if you hate these kinds of posts. You've been warned. I'd like to first say that I have made mistakes. Not to the level certain people want you to believe, but mistakes nonetheless. I've been too optimistic at times. I've wrestled in the mud with folks who now I understand don't care about what the truth is. even though I thought if they heard the real facts, they would change their minds. I've gotten into immature flame wars when trying to defend the truth and defending against personal attacks against me and my family. I sometimes don't know when to shut my mouth and just ignore reading and responding to negativity. So he's admitting he's doing his best to admit his faults here. I've said things in a way that I meant as a joke, but came across differently to a lot of people. I've promised things before the pandemic and had to adjust due to the circumstances. I'm guilty of sharing too much information and doing too many interviews, which I have stopped. I can attest to this too. I asked him to come on for an interview, and he said he really couldn't at this time. I could go on, but basically what I'm saying is I'm human. And sometimes my East Coast growing up in the 70s and 80s attitude and personality rubs people the wrong way and gets me into trouble on the internet. The smear and attack campaign that has been going on by a group of people over the past year has gotten to such toxic levels, it's both frightening and disgusting. I receive death threats, threats of R-ing my wife, and a lot of go commit S. They will dox our employees, investors, game developers, and they actively harass anyone who has played the console and has anything nice to say about it. Now, you don't have to believe me. You don't. But I know more than I'm allowed to say because we want it to stop. So everyone doesn't need to know everything. I'm just saying I know things. I have the source. That they're all also like damned if you do, damned if you don't. You don't want to do this too much because you want this kind of stuff to stop. So we can't reveal everything that's happened, and you don't have to believe me. I'm just telling you, I believe what I've been told. I know more things, and I'm not going to talk about it because we want this shenanigans to stop. Okay? That's all I'm saying. They will dox our employees, investors, game developers, and they actively harass anyone who has played the console and has anything nice to say about it. Dozens of YouTubers have quit talking about Amico, even though they played it and loved it, because of continued harassment. I do know firsthand, I'm not going to stop, but there's been some people that say it's not worth it. And if you want to see what a trash fire it is, go look at my last comment section. I did not block anyone, and you could see why people want to. It's a big mess of comments. Ridiculous. But when we do, and people like it, they bully, harass, and dox them to the point of submission. Of course, these same people say I'm lying about this to garnish sympathy. They constantly demand proof and then just ignore it when they are consistently proven wrong. Here's just one example from someone who I met and showed Amico to him and his family. I didn't know this person beforehand, and he actually made a few fair and critical videos about the Amico. I found out he lived in my area and was already traveling to, so we agreed to meet. His family loved it, and he spoke openly about it. As soon as he started talking about his positive experience, he was attacked to the point of not wanting to discuss it anymore. I'm not going to check out the video. This is one of many, so many nasty videos out there about people who like the Amico. Anyone who likes the Amico is considered an Amico cult member. That's true. They call us useful idiots, unable to discern reality, and too stupid to realize he's using us. That's very unfair to people covering the console. It's not possible we could be telling the truth that we like it. Contrary to what a certain group will tell you, I do not call people who criticize us haters. I do not call people who don't like Amico gaming ists. And because it seems to have become a hot topic by some, I was comparing hardcore toxic gamers who go out of their way to just hate on other consoles, whether it be Nintendo, Xbox, PS, etc., saying that it's not like they are being ists, blindly hating towards others because they are something they are not. Did I use the wrong analogy? Yep, sure did. So there he is saying it. Yes. If there's any more confusion, I'll make this bigger. Yep, sure did. Okay. Now you can't say he didn't address it. And I've seen him address it before too. Shouldn't have used that term, and I've apologized numerous times about it and will apologize once here again. I was saying it a bit tongue-in-cheek at the time, and you'll notice just a just kidding smiley face when I typed it, but now realize that such strong language has consequences, especially when taken out of context and not how I actually meant it to be understood by others. Dumb mistake. So he says it's his mistake. The three people from the Anti-Amico subreddit who are here trying to defend themselves, Tony TGD, Steam Powered Internet, and Tommy Poopy Pants, wow, are some of the more vocal people. Some call them hate leaders of the constant and obsessive smear campaign. They go by different names on YouTube, Atari Age, Discord, Twitter, Recetera, and even run an obsessed website called amicogames.com. Now, I don't know who runs it, but I think they do. And I think it's my opinion. I think they collaborate with each other. I do. I can't prove it. I'm not going to try to prove it. I don't know who actually runs it, but I think they do. And it's very possible it's one that has so much bias and agenda to make the most YouTube videos. Now, if it's not him, would I be, I will correct it. I will correct myself if it's not him. But I have no way of knowing, and I really don't know. I don't know if I should. That should be the question I ask. But I don't really want to talk to him again, honestly. Go ahead and look at and ask yourself if these folks are acting normal. They literally spend every waking hour posting something negative somewhere. I do believe that. I think when you confront some of these finger quote critics, that you say it's constant, they try to brush it off like it's nothing. It's just like on their free time. No, it's obsessive right now. Not trying to play victim, just dropping facts. They actively try to get us canceled by any means possible. I do believe that as well. Whether it's contacting the SEC, FTC, or our licensors and partners, and even calling venues will be out. Now, if there was a violation in the having Jay Allard on there, I think that's fair that they contacted it, but all the other stuff has gone too far. Recently, we announced we were having a public event. They called it and emailed the venue to try and get the event canceled and actively told people to do the same. And yes, they don't mind other bad behavior as long as it helps them to harass and destroy people or a product they don't like. On this very thread, I noticed the Steam-powered internet wrote, "I hate Tommy Tallarico." And then he will go on to say the reason he is doing this is to save investors from being scammed. Really? So destroying a product and company that people have invested in already, I added already, is helping to save those investors? Gotcha. Nice try. That is a good gotcha. The people have already invested. You're not saving anything. Politics. I think you get the point. I might link this. I think that's all I'm going to read here. I think you should go check it out. But basically, let me remove that. I think he did a good job. Everything was addressed. Now, after you consider that, do you think everyone, I'm asking you in the comments section to politely have a conversation, not shout at each other and say, can we all move on now? Can we just try to get to the console release and do real criticism based on the console release dates and not all this other stuff that he's addressed consistently and did address one final time? And I think that's all he needs to. I think it's past beating a dead horse already. But I think there's been enough because of the KOTAKU article. There is enough on heat on him and the Amico that he should have addressed it one more time because of the response to the KOTAKU article. So, but now that it's been addressed, can we all just move on and do real criticism and take the personal attacks out of it? Can we? Will people accept this? Will people move on? Or are they still going to bring up the same things? Because if they bring up the same things, I'm going to call bullshit on that every time. What did you think of the video? What are your thoughts? Do we still need to see more? I think it was a good video. I thumbs it up. I think if they do a video that's very similar, a third time in a row, it's going to be very... Listen, the momentum, we need more momentum. We need more positive momentum. I think these are good steps towards progress, but I think we need new gameplay, new reactions, some firm information if it's in production, and some new game info. or updates on early games that have made some progress. I really do believe that. I do plan on being critical as well with my coverage. And look out for tomorrow when I discuss this with Rhea. It's a special guest for a live stream, I believe, that Rhea has prepared some topics. She does a great job. Give her some support. She wants to talk about these things in a fair and balanced way. And I think we're getting there. And I want to know, I honestly want to know what our friend Rhea has to say about these developments. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, probably see you tonight. I may try to make the Amico Forever show. I may try to live stream. So stay tuned and have a good one, everyone. Have an Amico day.